I need you to go, Steve and Bill, you so damn sexy. What?
Shemar Moore has been a staple on the hit TV show Criminal Minds for 11 years. His character, Derek Morgan, has captured the hearts of many women over the years using his catchphrase, baby girl. On the show, Moore's character has a close, flirtatious relationship with the analyst, Penelope Garcia, and refers to her as baby girl. The catchphrase and his personality go beyond the TV screen, though, as he loves flirting even on live TV. Today, we're going to look at some of the wildest Shemar Moore moments with women. Number 1 will literally shock you, as it's with his mother, so stay tuned for that. Number 8, married crush. Let's start with Shemar Moore's most controversial kiss on the screen to date. And no, that didn't happen in the series. This moment happened during an interview with The Talk back in 2019. The SWAT star was seated next to Danish actress Brigitte Nielsen and couldn't keep his lips to himself after admitting that he had a crush on Nielsen when she starred in Rocky IV.
I loved you in Rocky, and now I have a crush on you for real.
At the time, Shemar was 49 and Nielsen was 56. And married. The stars were talking about how actors need to be in shape all the time, to which Nielsen nodded in agreement. Moore touched Nielsen's shoulder, telling her, I like you a lot. I love you in Rocky, and now I have a crush on you for real. Nielsen went in for a hug with the stud, but when she pulled back, Moore went in for a small smooch. After the kiss on the lips, Nielsen was so surprised with herself that she put both hands on her cheek and then covered her mouth in shock. Moore beamed beside her as the audience and the hosts went wild. The actors weren't done though, as they leaned against after Osborne said, I don't think she's tasted that. She needs another one. This time Nielsen was so overcome that she walked right off stage. That's the Shemar Moore effect, everyone. Number 7, the clubhouse kiss. When Shemar and the Real Housewives of Atlanta mom Phaedra Parks appeared on Watch What Happens Live back in December 2016, something must have been in the air because Shemar took it upon himself to snuggle and kiss the feisty attorney. It all went down when Shemar was asked about his current relationship status. He said, I am always dating. I'm always trying to figure it out. No rings on the fingers. Then when it was Phaedra's turn to address her personal life, he went in and kissed Phaedra, who didn't seem to mind it one bit, as Shemar made his way from her lips to neck so effortlessly. She replied to the question on if she's single or not with, I'm looking no further, he's right here beside me. Now that was smooth. Number 6, kiss and tell. Would you want a stranger to stick their tongue in your mouth? No, right? Now let's say this stranger is Shemar Moore. Does that change anything? Well, it was certainly okay for one audience member on Ellen's show. Shemar Moore visited the Ellen show back in 2012 where he participated in a game with an audience member. Though the lucky lady was only supposed to identify Shemar by touching his abs while blindfolded, he practically gave the answer away. How? Well, the woman was blindfolded and was asked to identify Shemar by touching just his abs. After she identified, Ellen asked her to kiss the person if she thinks it's really Shemar.
Right, because you're about to kiss the person you think it is.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
The kiss was a long, passionate one. After that, Ellen was in the mood for some banter as she switched Shemar with a short, stocky old man just before the woman took her blindfold off. Everyone just bursted in laughter. Number 5, the knee-buckling kiss. Kim Whitley was presenting for the Steve Harvey Neighborhood Awards, so she needed to be sure she was on top of her game. Kim starts out by directing her jokes towards the audience, but soon realized she was in for more than she bargained for. As the old saying goes, be careful what you ask for, you just might get it. After she challenges the sexy actor, she gets the shock of her life when he gets up and runs to the stage to complete the challenge. Shemar opens up his arms and Kim comes running to him. He holds her face and gives Kim a long, passionate, knee-buckling kiss, one she would never forget. What would you do if Shemar Moore kissed you like that? Number 4, the lap dance. Up next, we have the iconic lap dance moment of Shemar Moore with Sweet Brown, whom you might remember from the Ain't Nobody Got Time for That meme.
Got this. Ain't
nobody got time for that.
If you didn't already know, Shemar Moore was a thirstball from the last videos of him slobbing down women on TV shows. It ought to be more than confirmed for you now. Shemar not only gave Sweet Brown a lap dance, as awkward as it was, he also locked lips with her and transferred liquor directly from his mouth to hers. The craziest thing about the entire spectacle was that Shemar Moore, low-key, had to convince Sweet Brown to let him slobber down. What was supposed to be a simple round of shots turned awkward when Andy Cohen was one shot short and Shemar improvised by telling Sweet like 3 different times he was going to put it in his mouth and then hers. She was looking at him like, what? And Shemar really did it. Show business people are just built differently, aren't they? Number 3, flirting on stage. Other entertaining moments include Shemar Moore flirting with a trophy wife, Malin Ackerman, at the People's Choice Award back in 2014.
Where are my trophy wife fans at?
14. Ackerman looked stunning in her tight graphic print dress that complemented her amazing body. She presented the awards with Criminal Minds star Shemar Moore, and the pair enjoyed time on stage flirting, appropriate for their award category, which was Favorite On-Screen Chemistry. Shemar Moore never once let his eyes wander above Malin Ackerman's collarbone as they presented together. Their banter, which included him saying, "Once you go back," was clearly written, but his leering looks at her seemed to be improvised. Malin was clearly stunned by the flirting, so we don't blame Malin for reading Ian Somerhalder's name as Summer Handler after that.
Ian Somerhandler and Nina Dobrev.
He may have stunned Malin, but there's one woman who didn't take his flirting lightly. Stay tuned until the end to know about her. Number 2, the kiss auction. When it comes to live TV, Shemar Moore has had the most kisses on The Ellen Show. You may think he slobs down on women too much, but he uses kisses for good causes too. Like when he used his lips on the Ellen Degeneres show to raise money for breast cancer research. You just can't be mad at that. Ellen auctioned off a kiss from Shemar Moore as well as an iPad mini and a 12-day trip to Palm Springs to the highest bidder. And in the end, a woman dropped 600 fat ones for all of that. When it was time to come down and get her kiss from Moore, she was extremely nervous. Why? Turns out that she was married and she knew good and well that, good cause or not, her husband probably won't be too happy about all of this.
Okay, is your husband in the building? No. Well, then let's make it happen.
But she got herself together and let him do his favorite thing. It wasn't a simple smooch, though. Knowing that she had paid $600, Moore kissed her repeatedly, as if waiting for her to open her mouth and share her tongue. Thankfully, she didn't. Eventually, Ellen had to step in and tell them to cut it out already. Number 1, the sexy text. At the top, we have Shemar's most famous moment with a woman. Not just any woman. It was actually his mother. The actor was once left cringing with embarrassment after sending a sexy text to his mother, which was intended for his former girlfriend. Shemar had been wanting to tease his now ex with a saucy message as he headed home. He wrote, "Hey girl, thinking about you and missing you. You know, when I get home from work, we're that little something something." But his jaw dropped when he realized it had gone to the wrong woman in his life. After Shemar realized his mistake, he went through extreme measures to stop the text from going through, but his mother got the text eventually and had a very epic reaction.
And then she called me and she not only said, "You're just like your father." My mother.
Are you a fan of Shemar Moore? And would you like to make out with him? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.